Hi everyone, welcome to another video guys. So today's video we are going to be talking about crashing out guys. Okay, people are crashing out, specifically younger people. They're tired of working and it's just getting to a boiling point I guess for a lot of people. So yeah, I found this video, so I'm going to be doing another response video. Basically this chick, she's 24 and she is tired of working. Okay guys, so we're going to go ahead and watch this video and I will be sharing some opinions I suppose. And I can't believe I have to say this, right, but you know, people apparently sometimes can't tell that I'm obviously not talking about myself. So that is the case in this video. I am obviously not talking about myself. I'm talking about responding to this video. Okay, so I just want to make that clear. This is not about me. This is about I'm just sharing an opinion. Okay, so I can't believe I actually have to fucking say that, right? But anyways, let's go ahead and watch this video together.
Now that I've chilled out, now that I'm done crying, I just need to vent because this is miserable. This is miserable. I'm tired of being an employee. And I shouldn't be. I'm only 24. My life just started. Why am I already tired of working? I need to work in order to survive, in order to pay bills, in order to put a roof over my head, in order to put food in my stomach. I need to work.
You know, people never used to say that. Once upon a time was I need to work because I need to save up and I need to achieve this goal. But now people, they go to work because they need to survive. They need to pay for food. Like they need to pay for a roof over their head, and I get that that's always been a part of, like, you know, working. However, it's I think it's gotten to the point where people are no longer working to gain anything. Instead, they're just working because, you know, if they don't, that they will be like homeless, or they'll have absolutely nothing to eat, nothing like to live under, you know, like a roof. So I think a lot of people are just getting burnt out because they're not getting anything out of it, right? Work needs to be incentivized, and if you're not getting like incentivized from work, then basically it's just gonna burn you out. So
But why is it that in 2020 I was making like literally half the income that I make now? I was making $12.50 an hour. Only 40 hours a week, but yet I had an apartment, I had a car, I had car note, let me say that, but I had a car note, car insurance, phone bill, internet, food, like food in the fridge, like I had all of that stuff. I was fine. Why can I not do that now? And I'm making double the money.
the reason being is not only because everything's so much more expensive, but you know, people tend to spend more when they make more. So you know, there could be a lot of things in her lifestyle, right, that have actually changed, not just due to the cost of living. Like obviously, you know, compared to like 2020, you know, things are, you know, a lot more expensive than they were, right, 5 years ago. Okay, obviously, you know, things have gone up exponentially. Like there's no question about that. However, you know, if you're, it hasn't gone up, I don't think that much in terms of like, and I'm going somewhere with this, don't worry. I'm saying like, I don't think it's, like if you're earning apparently double, right, I don't think that the cost has gone up double, right? You know, I'm going to guess that, you know, this girl, she's 24, so she's obviously, you know, probably still living at home, right? If your wage has gone up double, you know, the chances are, like most people, they tend to spend more than they earn, right? So people, as their wage increases, their spending costs usually follow, right? They think, oh yeah, I'm earning double now, so you know I can live more of a baller lifestyle, right? You know, I'm not saying that this could be the case for this girl. Like perhaps she's renting, perhaps, you know, perhaps she's spending a lot on actual cost of living, right? But the point is that a lot of people do actually go up with their spending when they make more money. The trick is that if you earn more, you still got to spend the same. You know, it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep, right? And obviously you want to make more. Obviously making a lot more, it's obviously about that, right? But you know what I'm saying?
Why can I not do that now? I'm tired of being an employee. I am tired of it. I see people all the time my age doing the same stuff as me that they're doing great. They have like the dream car, the dream life, the everything, and man, I'm like, bro, if I could just have even $800 a week, even $800 a week, like I'd be comfortable. But why is it that any job that even wants to pay you that measly amount has to be up your ass?
Yeah, it's kind of like cheap customers, man, right? It's funny, you know, she has a point, right? You know, it's like the crummy, shitty jobs that you go to, they just treat you like shit. But the point, you know what? No matter where you work, most of the time they're going to treat you like shit regardless. You know, that they don't care about you. All right, these companies, they don't give a shit about you. If you left the next day, they're not going to notice you're even gone. They probably wouldn't even acknowledge that you've been gone until like a week or two later. Hell, they might not even contact you at all because they just don't care, right? And yeah, it sucks the life out of you. It drains your personality. It's soul sucking, man, right? Especially when you've got nothing to gain out of it, right? It's really sad. It sucks.
It has to strip your entire personality from you. Like, why? Like, why can't I just be my damn self and get paid good for that? I don't understand it, bro. Like, I'm trying not to lose my mind. And I'm like, dang, bro, like, I'm an artist. I'm a creative. I want to just make art all day. I just want to make pretty stuff all day. Talk about it, and that's it. Like, I could talk about this all day long. I could talk about my art all day long. I don't want to sell fucking phones. Like, I don't want to sell fucking phones. I don't know shit about this. But it makes money, right? It makes money. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of being an employee. Like, I want to be my damn self.
Yeah, that's just not gonna happen, man. You know, a lot of her vibes, I'll be honest, it just gives off like, you know, I wanna do nothing and get paid. And I get it, like a lot of us want to do nothing and get paid, but that's just not the way that it works. That's not the way it works. You know, the reality is you need to, if you're not earning enough, you need to consider like, where are you living? What's the cost of where you're at? You know, and you might need to actually downgrade. Like if you're living in the city and you're earning like a shit wage, you know, maybe you shouldn't probably be living in the city, right? Yeah, but it's closer to work. Yeah, I mean, I get that. But, I mean, if you can save, like, a couple hundred a week on, you know, rent costs, why are you living in the city? Or, like, why do you need to rent a whole apartment to yourself? Like, why don't you go and rent a room? And I know that sucks, right? I've done it too. I've rented rooms. It sucks, right? But, I mean, it's better to pay, like, $200 a week than $600 a week, right? Because it's just so damn expensive. It is. Like if you're earning a shit wage, you need to really look at, you know, your lifestyle and figure out where to cut costs, like subscriptions, right? Monthly costs and subscriptions. Like maybe look for a better phone plan. Maybe don't even have a phone plan. Just get a cheap phone, pay it off, and not have a plan. You know, there's plenty of phone plans that are like $20 a month. Still, they exist, believe it or not, right? Like, there's so many things you can cut down on, which you're spending, and you don't even realize how much, like, over time, it just drains your bank, right? You know, like, people go out, you know, every day, they buy a coffee, or 2 coffees, or 3 coffees a day. That's $15 a day, right? And you start adding that up, right? Into every day you go to work, you're buying like 3 coffees a day, $5-6 a coffee. Come on. That's like, what, 6, 12, $18 a day, man. You put that into, that's over $100 a week, pretty much. What? Yeah, 100, it's like $100 a week on coffees. That's $400 a month. That's like, that's a lot, man. $400 a month. Think about it, because some people actually buy 3 coffees a day, right? 3 coffees a day, and they just look at it like it's only $6. Oh, one in the morning. Oh, only $6. Oh, one at lunchtime. Oh, only $6. That's $12. Oh, one at the end of the day. Oh, that's only $6. Right, that's $18 a day. May as well just say round it up to $20. Some of the coffees here, like in Melbourne, are like fucking $7, $8, man. I'm not even kidding, right? I'm not even kidding. $20 a day on coffees. You go to work 5 days. That's $100 a week. That's $400 a month on coffees. That doesn't even include lunch, right? $400 a month. You times that by 12. What's that? It's like 4,800. I'm really shit at math, but that's like $4,800 a year. Like what? That's $4,800 a year just in coffees. And then like you're subscribing to like multiple, you know, TV like sources for like live streaming, like Netflix, Stan. Some people have like 3-4 subscriptions. That's over $100 a month. Like, what are you doing? So, you know what? There's a lot of things that you can do to lower your costs. Obviously, the work is shit. Obviously, jobs suck. Obviously, employers don't care about you. Obviously. But, I mean, there's obviously things that you can do to make your life a lot more bearable in terms of, like, cutting costs. Like, let's be realistic here. So it's easy to sit there and complain about, you know, having no money. But you really need to look at where your money's going, man. Like, this is just how it is. That's what I do. You know, if I look at my subscriptions, I cut them off. I cut off Netflix, I cut off those, like, because I don't need them. I don't watch it enough. I got the internet, unlimited 1,000 megabyte a second internet, 1 gigabyte a second internet. It's fast. If I want anything, I'll just download it, unlimited. Why would I need to pay for fucking subscriptions, right? This makes no sense. So, you know, I get it. It's easy to get burnt out. It's easy to complain about having no money, and yeah, it sucks. I get it, but like, there's things that you can do to make your life easier if you are not getting a lot of money. There is lifestyle choices, lifestyle changes that you need to evaluate, or should I say, reevaluate, and you'll find that things will get a lot easier when you cut your costs on things that you don't need. Coffees, cigarettes, subscriptions, Netflix, Stan, Disney, God knows how many more. There's so many more. There's so much. Like the car payment. You don't need a car payment. You don't. You can get a second-hand car. Pay it off. Full cash. Instead of paying $800 to $1,000 a month on a car payment. How stupid can you be? I just... And then it's like the same people just sit there and they complain that they have no money. You're earning minimum wage and you have a car payment and you're complaining about how you have no money. Go figure, right? So yeah, I get it. You know, people are burning out. Work sucks. Employers suck. I get it. But you really need to watch where your money's going, man. Right? I'm not victim blaming here. Like, everyone's feeling it. Everyone is aware, right, of how much going to work sucks. We are all aware of how much it sucks, right? And, you know, some people are so aware of the fact that it's such a big game that they've just quit work and they don't bother anymore. But, you know, what can you do, right? What can you do? Such is life.